right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Hope you're all doing well. We are going to wrap up. Played a few more games last night just to get us to the end of the regular season. I'm also glad I did that because I wanted to make sure. I'm also going to do our alternate jerseys today. Ooh, alternate jerseys against Calgary. Calgary, one of our overtime losses this year. We lost to them 4-3 earlier in the year, even though they're one of the worst teams. We're also, for the mic, I'm going to move the mic a little bit closer for the Twitch side of things. Sorry if you got any static there. We had some injuries while playing games last night. Toffoli out for the rest of the regular season, might miss the start of the playoffs. Our 30-goal scorer, our top goal scorer, so that's not good. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Yeah, Jonathan Huberdeau had a big game against us, including the game winner, Steven Stamkos. So we'll see. I mean, probably Washington, Patrick, but, we'll see what happens. I mean, obviously, any given night, the Rangers need the points more than the Caps do, but we'll see what happens. Kadri versus Stamkos, face-off won by Stamkos, back to Miller. Again, the line going to be a little bit different today just because of all the injuries. Pettersson gets hit there. Backlund takes it back the other way. Haula now on the top line, on the wing. Miller back to Stamkos, back to Arvidsson, has his stick lifted, loses the puck for a second, but Stamkos gets it back. And now Pettersson back to Stamkos. He'll finally gain the zone. Sends it over to Arvidsson, a shot, and that's going to go in. Victor Arvidsson, his 13th goal of the year, and it's quickly 1-0 Portland. I think he's great, Patrick. I think Matt Rempe's awesome. I think every time he's on the ice, he makes the team better. Thank you for the follow. So a quick strike here in the first period. Kadri versus Duchesne now. Stamkos and Pettersson the assists. Face-off won by Calgary, back to Anderson. Now over to Weegar. Down to Kadri. Knocked off the puck by Saad. Shot save Kochetkov. As McCabe gets it up to Whitecloud. And now Brazeau on the second line again due to injuries. Saad down to Brazeau. Shot saved by Wolf. As Duchesne sends it back to the point for McCabe. McCabe loses it back to Whitecloud. Down to Saad. Shot save. Rebound. Weegar gets it out of trouble and up to Backlund. Now over to Kadri. Kadri moving in. Shot blocked by Whitecloud. Now up to Brazeau on the left side. Brazeau to Saad. Tries to get it over to Duchesne, but it's intercepted. Zari now fresh off the bench. Makes a nice move to get by McCabe. Back to Greer. Down to Huberdeau. Shot save Kochetkov. Brazeau to Whitecloud. Now to Duchesne. Duchesne will take it deep. Portland will go for a partial change. Duchesne takes a hit, loses the puck. And here comes Greer back the other way for Calgary. Greer stood up by Romanov. And Joseph off the bench now takes it for Portland with speed. Down the right side, sends it back to Romanov. Romanov with a slapper. Shot saved by Zari. And it's going to be a power play for Portland. As Oliver Shillington there with the boarding penalty. A 2-minute minor. I am playing, Tyler, yes. What's up, Swaggy? How's it going? Face-off won back by Calgary. Weegar with the puck. And clears to neutral ice. Miller is there to retrieve it for Portland. Forster. Weegar intercepts. Intended for Haula. And now shorthanded. Was coming down the ice, but Stamkos took it away. And right now, Portland, a little trouble here with this new power play unit due to the injuries. Forster now, I don't know why that just bounced off the guy's stick. That was a good pass. Jonathan Drouin now. Back for Haula. Looking for Stamkos. Shot saved by Wolf. And he'll hold. I'm playing as Portland, Tyler, the expansion franchise. Nosek versus Duchesne. To the left of Wolf. Face-off won by Calgary. Anderson with the puck. And he will chip it deep. And Connor Clifton will knock it down with Kadri. Oh, and we're going to be 4-on-4. Connor Clifton mishandled the puck. It bounced right to Kadri, and then to prevent Kadri from having a short-handed opportunity, Clifton trips him. So mistakes all around here on the power play. So that's going to end the power play quickly for Portland. As Anderson now back to Weegar 4-on-4. Shot save Kochetkov. White Cloud will send up to Arvidsson. Back to Sissons. Calgary now in the power play for just about a minute 10. Pettersson, a shorthanded shot saved by Wolf. And he will hold. As Portland will now get out their penalty killing unit. Nice, Tyler. Kadri versus Sissons. Milano in there as well on the wing. Again, he's also in there doing a lot of injuries. Dermott now up to Pelletier. Hit by Miller. Back to Kadri. A good pick of the pocket by Milano as he sends up to Miller. Miller now from the right side. Slap shot. Saved short-handed by Wolf. As Pelletier, chased by Milano, loses the puck, but gets it up to Huberdeau. Huberdeau moving through neutral ice. Sends it across to Dermott. Back to Kadri. To Pelletier. Shot saved by Kochetkov. We're back to 5-on-5, so neither team scores on their power play opportunity. Sissons across to Clifton, fresh out of the sin bin. Clifton with a good shot. Shot saved by Wolf. Puck kicks around. Weegar finds it. Wolf could not control the rebound. Pelletier now stood up by Pettersson. Huberdeau moving in. Back to Weegar. Shot saved Kochetkov. Weegar now. Back to Johansson. His shot goes wide. Might have been tipped by Miller. Stamkos gets it up to Keandre Miller. Nice, Tyler Miller across the hall. A backhand shot save. And it's going to go in. Keandre Miller is going to bang in the rebound. His 19th of the year. And it's 2-0 Portland. United, thank you for the share. So, 19th goal of the year. Miller crashing the net. Good shot by Haula. He'll get the assist. Coleman versus Forster now, with 6:16 left in the first. Face-off won back by Calgary. Johansson with the puck. Will chip it deep. White Cloud will go and give chase. Long pass from White Cloud. Looking for Joseph. He's got him. Joseph on the breakaway. Joseph moving in. Shot saved by Wolf. Joseph with all that speed. Wolf stayed with him. And now be Forster versus Coleman again to the right of Wolf. Should have tried to put on the brakes there. Face-off won by, well, technically Calgary, but Portland has the puck. Clifton, the Romanov shot, blocker to aside. Druin, it bounces over his stick, and Asiari sends it up to Coleman. 4 minutes left here in the first period. Chip deep. Clifton will go and get it for Portland. And slow to get up there is one of the Calgary players. Forster, cross ice. Joseph, his shot blocked. Good job by Johansson on defense. Out to Sikora. Former Ranger prospect Sikora. Loses the puck. Druin now moving in. Druin to Romanov, and he scores! From the top of the slot, a beautiful feed. Tough chance there for Wolf, but Romanov did not miss. Second goal by defenseman today for Portland. And he did get a piece of it, did Wolf, but not enough. As we are in the last 3 games of the regular season. Druin the only assist. Stamkos loses the faceoff. Weegar over to Sikora. Down low, one-time shot saved. 2 in a row by Kochetkov as he leaves it for White Cloud. And now over to Stamkos and up to Haula. Now to Arvidsson. 2-on-2 back the other way for Portland. Arvidsson from the right circle. Shot, rebound. Haula couldn't get to it. Less than a minute to go. Malinston, I think that's how you say it. No idea. Moving in. What's up, Rick? How's it going? Shot. Oh, and he scores. His 8th of the year. Another softie given up by Kochetkov. Beck Malinston. Probably saying that wrong, but gets Calgary on the board. It's 3-1 Portland. With only 19 seconds to go in the period. Austin, thank you for the share. Pelletier hit by Miller. Zari moving in. Sends it across to Pedersen. Knocked off of the puck. Saad will send it all the way down, and that will end the first period. At the end, Sprite, think of the follow. At the end of 20 minutes of play up here in Calgary, it's 3-1 Portland. I need to check something. Sorry if TikTok gets a pause. Just needed to check something super quick. All right, and we're back. Back over on the TikTok side of things. Anyway, we're out shooting Calgary. They're out hitting us. They're winning the faceoff dot. Neither team scored on the power play. Kadri versus Stamkos. Faceoff won by Stamkos, back to Miller. Over to Pedersen. Up to Arvidsson. Over to Stamkos, who stays onside. Drag the foot. Moving in down low. Back to Hall. A shot. Rebound. And it's going to go in. That might be an own goal, actually. It looked like it might have bounced in off a Kadri stick. Hall will get credit for the goal. His 19th of the year. As you see there, he now has 46 points. That's good for second on the team. And yes, no assist. As Anderson up to Backlund. Another softie given up there by Wolf. Neither goalie looking particularly sharp. As Anderson is shot. Oh, it hits off the post. The deflection hits off the post. As I said that, Kochetkov was beat, but the iron helped him out. As now Arvidsson along the left side. His pass intercepted, but he gets it back. Sends it down to Stamkos, but that pass intercepted again. Kadri along the right side. Will chip it deep. Pedersen gives chase. Sends it over to Arvidsson, who gets hit, loses the puck. But then Miller takes it back in the trapezoid and sends up to Stamkos now. Stamkos with speed. Stamkos actually running out of gas along the left circle. Partial change. Moving in, and he scores! Waiting for everybody to change. Stamkos is just like, fine, I'll do it myself. His 17th of the year. Pulls the string, snaps it on home. It's 5-1 Portland. 68-7-4. Ahmed. Again, Calgary is the worst team in the league, so Stamkos, again, his 17th goal of the year, an un-Stamkos-like year. Miller, the only assist. Now has 53 points, does Keandre Miller, which is first on the team. Brandon Montour was first on the team. He was averaging a point a game, was Montour, as that's almost going to go in. Arvidsson, oh my goodness, it almost got knocked in there by Anderson, I believe, as Huberdeau. Moving in down low now, one-time shot save, Kochetkov. As I was saying, Montour was averaging almost a point a game, and then he got hurt for the rest of the year. Going to miss half the season. Saad, back to Brazeau, shot blocked. Anderson now over to Pelletier. Shot save Kochetkov, and he'll hold. Every shot right now Wolf is struggling with. Yes, Lego. I don't know what it is now, Josh. I mean, I got a code from EA Sports, so. Zari versus Forster. It's usually $70 to start, as that shot, I think, was blocked in front. It might be on sale now, but I don't know. Romanov up to Joseph. Joseph moving in. Shot save. Rebound. Drew and shot blocked by Anderson. Pelletier now back to Zari. Now over to Greer. Poked away by Connor Clifton. Sent around the boards to Romanov. But now up to Joseph. Moving in with speed. Moving in. Shot saved by Wolf. Shillington takes it out of the corner and gets it up to Greer at his own blue line. Greer now cross ice to Pelletier. Right now is actually in Philadelphia. One-time shot saved by Kochetkov. Leaves it for Connor Clifton up to Druin. Yeah, that makes sense, Rick. That's about half price now. Yeah, I had NHL 22 before this, and then EA hooked me up. And Sonny Milano a shot. Saved by Murray. They yanked Wolf. Really no surprise at this point. As Coleman and Sissons now in the face-off dot to the right of Murray. Face-off one back to Johansson. Across to Nosek. Hit by McCabe. White Cloud will gather and send up back to McCabe, who loses the puck. Johansson takes it back and gives it to Asiari. Chips it deep. White Cloud cuts it off for Portland, leaves it to McCabe. And now McCabe passes up the left side looking for Cates, but misfires. It's going to go all the way down for an icing. 5:43 left in the second. 5-1 Portland. Wolf got yanked about 5 minutes ago. Face-off won by Coleman. Johansson back the ball to Molson, who has the goal tonight for Calgary. His shot is blocked, and it goes into the Calgary bench. That's nice, Lego. Molson versus Duchesne now. To the left of Kochetkov. Face-off won by Calgary. Shot by Ball. Saved by Kochetkov. McCabe up to White Cloud and now out to Brazeau. Brazeau along the right side. Puts on the brakes. Sends it back to the line for Duchesne. His pass is blocked. Goes back to center ice. Sikora is there. McCabe takes it back, however, and gets it to White Cloud back in their own zone. Now back over to Saad. Tries to thread the needle, but Gurionov takes it away, and he'll chip it deep. Back the other way. Portland has to go in their own zone to get the puck. McCabe now long past the Brazeau. Brazeau moving in. Top of the slot. Shot saved by Murray. Duchesne now at the puck. Back to Pettersson. Miller a one-time shot saved by Murray, and he'll freeze the puck. 2:02 left here in the second period. A 4-goal Polar Bear lead. Kadri versus Stamkos. Well, Lego, that's because you're in Canada, aren't you, right? Things are always more expensive video games are always more expensive in Canada. Secondly, are you also not looking at like a collector's edition or something? Make sure you're looking at the normal version. Halla, Arvidsson, shot save. Pro. Maple, I'm playing on Pro. Coleman versus Stamkos. Face-off won by Stamkos, back to Miller. Now to Pettersson. Pettersson back to Miller. Time running out. Puck is at neutral ice. Nosek with it. Time runs out, however. I'm good the way I am. If you don't like it, keep scrolling. Well, then I guess it's not on sale, Lego. At the end of 40, at least where you're at the end of 40 here in Calgary, it's 5-1 Portland. Shots in favor of Portland, face-offs and hits in favor of Calgary. Kadri versus Stamkos. Face-off won by Stamkos, back to Miller. Over to Arvidsson. Miller to Pettersson. Pettersson gains the zone, then gets hit from behind. Now moving in down low. Pettersson back to Miller. Back to Holla. Shot deflected on net. Save there by Murray. And now here comes Calgary. Back in with the puck. Gets hit at the Portland blue line. Chips it deep. Miller goes and gets it. And now passes up to Holla. Holla with speed on the right side. Holla tries to get it to Stamkos, but he's a step behind. Pettersson now to Miller. A shot saved by Murray, and he holds. Zari versus Duchesne. Face-off won by Calgary. Pelletier up to Anderson now along the right side. Now over to Zari. Now to Greer. Down low, shot, save Kochetkov. Now another one short side. 2 shots in a row. White Cloud to Duchesne. Over to Brazeau. Tries to get it to Saad. Ends up deflecting on net. Murray has to cover it up. With 15:19 left here in the third. Coleman versus Forster to the right of Murray. Face-off won by Calgary. Anderson with the puck up to Weegar. Now to Coleman. Back to Nosek. Shot, easy save for Kochetkov, but he has to hold it as he had a little trouble with the rebound. Coleman versus Forster, this time to the left of Kochetkov. Face-off one back to White Cloud. Sends up to Druin. Now over to Joseph. Joseph moving in, tries to send it back, but it goes across. Druin with the puck. Back to White Cloud, moving in, shot, save, rebound. Oh, and Joseph whiffed on it. Coleman gets the puck in the corner, sends up to Nosek now. Now to Asiari, knocked off his stick, good poke check. But he gets it back against the board. Sends it over to Dermott. Shot blocked, good block there in front. Shillington now to Coleman, his shot again blocked. And that's actually cracked the glass. It deflected and hit up against the glass, which cracked. And we'll have a stoppage of play and a face-off to the right of Kochetkov. Kadri versus Forster. Face-off won by Forster. Ball to Johansson. Shot. Save Kochetkov. Leaves it for White Cloud. Now up to Forster. To Druin. Up to Joseph. Back across for Druin. A shot and he scores! Jonathan Druin, his 20th of the year. And it's 6-1 Portland. It's a good job. Just a little extra. Just snap that wrist. Forster, the rookie, picks up one of the assists. Now has 42 points on the year. Joseph, the other assist. Face-off one here by Sissons. Back to Romanov. As the Boo Birds are coming down in force here again. Calgary, a once proud franchise, now one of the worst teams in the league. Cates' shot high off the glass. Sissons has it now. Gives it to Milano in front. Milano to Sissons, and Sissons scores his 8th of the year. And it's 7-1 Portland. This is what happens when you don't have a goaltender. Jacob Markstrom, of course, now in New Jersey. Kadri versus Sissons. Sissons his 8th of the year from Milano and Cates. Face-off won by Sissons, back to Romanov. Now to Clifton, up to Milano. Milano over to Cates. Cates' shot saved by Murray, and he holds. Kadri versus Stamkos now to the right of Murray. Face-off, one back by Calgary, but Haula picks up the puck. Haula tries to get it to Miller, but it's deflected out of the zone. Pettersson goes back and retrieves for Portland. And now banks it up to Arvidsson, and now over to Stamkos along the left side. Stamkos back to Arvidsson, moving in. Shot, now Haula shot. 2 shots in a row blocked. Johansson sends it up the ball. Now to Backlund. Poked away by Arvidsson, who takes it back and starts up the left side. Takes a hit, loses the puck. And then Zari takes a hit as he chips it deep. Miller gathers, circles, sends up to Arvidsson. His pass intercepted by Backlund. Backlund to Pelletier. Shot blocked. Miller takes it away. Knocked off the puck. Pettersson now up to Haula. Henry thinking of the follow. Haula. His pass kicks to Pettersson. Pettersson shot blocked. 2 in a row. And now Pettersson. Haula again shot blocked with 3.5. Left here in the third as Portland will go for a change. Miller takes it all the way back in his own zone. Saad over the Brazeau. Back to Saad. Back to Brazeau. Anderson takes it away. Sends up to Greer. 2 minutes left here in this blowout. Zari knocked off the puck. McCabe and Brazeau meet. Brazeau comes away with it. Sends it over to Duchesne. Back to Brazeau. Separate for the puck by Pelletier. Tilly, thank you for the follow. Up to Weegar. Weegar has it knocked off his stick. It's going to go all the way back into the Calgary zone. At this point, everybody's just trying to stay healthy and not get hurt. I'm good where I'm at, Dan. It's also partially the game's such a blowout because Calgary's the worst team in the league. They have no goaltending. Brazeau along the left side. Back to Duchesne. Circles. Shot saved by Murray. He'll leave it for Weegar. Poked off his stick. Brazeau sends it all the way down. As Portland will go for one last change. Well, they should anyway. Joseph now up to McCabe. McCabe going cross ice. Poked away. Puck pinballs around. Weegar up to Sikora. Over to Gurionov. One last shot goes high and wide off the glass. Anderson's shot blocked. And a little bit of revenge after losing 4-3 in Portland to Calgary earlier in the year. Portland now wins 7-1 here in Calgary. I have no idea why they're celebrating like that. This was a blowout. I'm not that worried yet, G. It's March. First week of March. Number 1 star, Steven Stamkos. Number 2 star, Jonathan Drouin. Your number 3 star, or excuse me, number 1 star, K'Andre Miller. A goal, an assist, and a hit. So we'll now finish the season at home. Speaking of Calgary and Jacob Markstrom, it'll be the Devils. Markstrom versus Philip Gustafsson. Devils need this game. The Devils are on the cusp of the playoffs, but last I checked, they were on the outside looking in. Same with Pittsburgh coming up, which should be interesting. So, again, we don't have much to play for. Injury report. Yeah, Wood will be back for the last game of the year. What's up, Rock? How's it going? But we take a quick look at the standings. All right, the West is basically clinched. It's just a matter of a couple of these teams. Basically, well, St. Louis and Chicago still have to decide seeding, but everything else is basically clinched. We'll probably be taking on the Jets in the first round, which is actually I'm not looking forward to because the Jets are a team that give us a lot of trouble because of Hellebuck. And in the East, you got the Penguins, Islanders, Sabres, and Devils. 3 spots left, 4 teams still alive. Hudson, they give me the follow. So this is a big game for New Jersey here against us, up here in Portland. This is gonna be a tough. This is a must-win for them to try to overtake the Sabres, who they have. This is their game in hand on them. Again, we will be without Tyler Toffoli and Brandon Montour for the beginning of the playoffs, but hope to have them back. We'll see, hopefully by the middle of the first round. As we'll finish up the season here in Portland at home, last 2 games at home. Stamkos versus Hughes. Again, this is a must-win game for the Devils. Face-off won by Stamkos, back to Miller. Now he sends it over to Stamkos. And now back to Miller. Slap shot never got through. Blocked in front. Marino with the puck. Sends it over to Meyer. Knocked off his stick. And now Stamkos on a breakaway. Steven Stamkos moving in. Poked away by Markstrom. Tried to get a little fancy there. And Markstrom wasn't having it. Meyer to Bratt. Shot save. Gustafsson leaves it for Holla. Arvidsson now up to Stamkos. Back to Arvidsson. Moving in. Shot save. Markstrom. Stamkos, good forecheck there. Stamkos takes it away. Shot save. Rebound. And cleared wide of the net by Marino. Miller. Hughes passes it back to Meyer. Down one-time shot. What a one-timer. What a setup for the Devils. As Brazeau intercepts the pass intended for the front of the net. And here comes Brandon Saad. Saad moving in. Backhand shot goes high and wide. Schultz has it. Sends it up to Hischier. A shot. Save Gustafsson, who then punches it away. White Cloud takes it, and White Cloud with speed. White Cloud's got a lane, sends it over to Duchesne now. Duchesne top of the slot, shot save. Rebound goes into the corner. Duchesne there, kicks it to McCabe, who can't keep it in. McCabe now recovers at center ice, gives it back to White Cloud. White Cloud moving in. White Cloud shot saved by Markstrom. Forster versus Lazar to the right of Markstrom. Thanks, Caleb. Gabe, how's it going? Druin, face-off win for Portland. Joseph, a soft shot, saved Markstrom. Didn't get a lot on it as he was getting checked. And another face-off this time to the left of Markstrom. Forster versus Lazar. Face-off one back by the Devils. Siegenthaler to Mercer. Hit by Druin. Lazar passes intercepted by Joseph. Now up to Forster. Forster moving in. Shot saved. And no, it goes in! Tommy Forster gets his 20th of the year. Markstrom, I thought, made the save. He got a good chunk of it, but it got through him and trickles in. And it's 1-0 Portland as the Rook has a 20-goal season. The only player on Portland who has played in every game is the youngster, Tommy Forster. Now has 43 points on the year. A solid rookie season for what is, he's now currently a third-line centerman. Joseph with the only assist. Face-off won technically by the Devils, but we have the puck. Joseph then loses it to Lazar, up to Foot. Foot gains the zone. Connor Clifton takes it away, but then he turns it back over. Lazar, shot save, Gustafson. And he will freeze the puck. Wyatt thinking to follow. 8:43 left in the first and a must-win game for the Devils. Their playoff hopes all but on the line. Sissons versus Bastian. Sissons wins it back to Pettersson and sends it up to Milano. Milano along the right side. Nice move, gets in, sends it to Sissons, shot save, Markstrom. Sissons now to Pettersson, shot blocked. Siegenthaler keeps it away from Milano and gets it up to Bastian. Bastian chips it deep as he takes a hit at the point. Pettersson sends it around the boards to Milano. Sends it across back to Pettersson. Up to Noah Cates. Cates has it knocked off his stick, but goes back and gets it. And now a little bit of a scrum. Cates comes away with it along the boards. Now sends it around the boards to Miller. Milano keeps it in. Over to Pettersson. Pettersson, a slap shot. Saved by Markstrom. And he will freeze the puck with now 5:17 left in the first period. I don't know, Tommy. I mean, probably continue to flounder. Right? The Devils have been, what? I think it was 10, 14, and 4 in their last, 28. They've really struggled since December. Short side shot saved by Markstrom, left for Marino. But, I mean, look, you got to call. That's why you need depth. You got to call up kids. Obviously, you've still got a little bit of time before the trade deadline. You know, do you make a splash and try to get somebody to fill the role? I don't know. Stamkos in the right circle. Shot saved. Markstrom, and he holds. Yeah, you got 2 days, basically, Tommy. Duchesne versus Heischer. Face-off one back to White Cloud. Now McCabe, his shot blocked. Heischer gets the puck, sends up to Palat. Palat laid out by McCabe. Saad pushes it to White Cloud. And now back the other way comes Portland, led by Duchesne. Duchesne tries to go cross ice. Heischer takes it away. Good forecheck, but Heischer finally comes away with it and gets up to Marchessault. Hit by White Cloud to Palat. Shot save, Gustafson. Brazeau gets the rebound and sends it up to McCabe. Oh, and a big late hit there. Saad takes it. Power play coming up for Portland. Finally touched up by the Devils. Is this an interference call on Luke? Luke Hughes? Or a trip? Yeah, it's a tripping call. So Hughes going to the sin bin for 2. It'll be Bastian versus Stamkos. Face-off won by Stamkos, but unfortunately splits the defenders. Or the defenseman goes all the way down. Miller has to go back and get it. Chance for maybe one rush here on the power play. Pass, though, intercepted by Schultz. Jack has it. Now, taken back by Miller. Miller moving in. Shot, rebound. 2 quick saves by Markstrom as the period expires. Didn't look like Portland was going to do anything there at the end of the period, and a couple of quick shots. But at the end of 20, it's 1-0 Polar Bears. Face-offs in favor of Portland, hits 8 apiece. Shots in favor, everything in favor of Portland right now. As we Stamkos versus Hischier. Portland has a power play for about another minute 35 to start the period. Face-off won, they say, by the Devils, but we had the puck at least for a bit, and now it's going to be a 5-on-3. Oh my goodness, a slash called on Curtis Lazar off the opening face-off of the period. And, in a game the Devils must have. They've got 2 games left with 1 point back of Buffalo for the last spot of the playoffs. And the Devils are playing just some of the sloppiest hockey we've seen all year. Forster shot, hit his own man, looking for the tip. Hall again, playing on pro. Halla, back to Miller, back to Forster. Backhand shot saved by Markstrom. Halla kicks it back around the boards to Miller. Oh, and a bad pass by Miller, and Portland has to regroup. Miller goes back and gets it. Putting on the brakes. Moving in. Shot never got through. Siegenthaler blocked it. And now here comes Hischier. He'll chip it deep. The rookie Forster, who has the only goal of the game, long pass to Steven Stamkos. Stamkos across to Miller. Back to Forster. To Holla. Shot. And he scores! The former Devil Eric Holla gets it in underneath Markstrom. It's a power play goal. And we're still on the power play. That was still the waning seconds of the first penalty. Holla's 20th of the year. From the left circle and under the blocker and in. It'll be Bastian versus Duchesne. Portland again still on the power play for 47 seconds. Now Forster and Miller the assists. So a 2-point night for the rookie Forster as Meyer gets hit by Sissons. Connor Clifton takes it away and passes up to Duchesne. Duchesne moving in, weaving through guys. Sends it back to Clifton. Now to Sissons, to Cates. Shot, big rebound, but Hughes keeps it out of danger. Waning seconds of the second power play. Bastian has it, and we are now back to 5-on-5. Cates takes the puck into the offensive zone, tries to throw it to the slot, but Hughes intercepts, takes it away in the corner. So 1 for 2 on the power play is Portland. Marchessault moving in. Shot, save, Gustafsson. Nice job by Marchessault to kind of dance through the defenders there. What's up, Bronny? How's it going? 2-0 Portland. The penultimate game of the year. Face-off won by Duchesne back to Whitecloud. Marchessault has it poked off his stick. Shot by Hughes, saved by Gustafsson. And it's now kicked around the boards to McCabe. Long pass up to Brazeau. Brazeau from the right circle, a shot, easy save. Oh, and Schultz almost put it in his own net. Oof, sloppy play there. Again, Devils just sloppy all day long so far. Plenty of time to turn it around. They're only down by 2. There's an outlet pass now to Brandon Saad. Saad from the top of the right circle, shot, save, rebound. And Schultz just keeps it away from Brazeau. I think 69, 7, and 4. Palat moving in. One-time shot saved short side by Gustafsson. Siegenthaler to Palat to Schultz. Hit somebody in front, never got through. Schultz to Hughes, and Hughes will score. Jack Hughes, his 30th of the year. The Devils are on the board. It's 2-1 Portland. Yes, I know the Caps are playing the Rangers tonight. Duchesne versus Hughes. Schultz and Palat, the assists. And like I said, Devils been playing sloppy, but it was only a 2-0 game. It's a face-off won by Portland. Brazeau takes a big hit. Meyer with the puck, knocked off his stick. Hughes again. Siegenthaler knocked off his stick. Brazeau takes it away, and back the other way comes Portland. 9 minutes gone in the second period. Siegenthaler up to Meyer. Meyer to Hughes, to Bratt. Short side shot save, Gustafsson. And now up to Brazeau. Brazeau moving in. Shot through a screen. I don't believe it got through, though. Hughes gets up to Meyer as he takes a hit. Siegenthaler up to Giordano. Hit by McCabe. Whitecloud takes it away. And now Brazeau, a little help in the trapezoid. Sends up to Duchesne. Duchesne slap shot blocked. Partial change for Portland. McCabe over to Connor Clifton now as he goes for a change. Over to Forster moving in. Forster shot. Good save by Markstrom. Druin back to Clifton. To Romanov. Now to Clifton. Shot deflected. Hughes kept it away from Markstrom, though. 6.5 left in the period. Meyer crossed the ice. Druin intercepts. Joseph takes it away now. Joseph moving in down low. Sends it back to Romanov. A shot deflected on that save. Markstrom. And he will hold. Peter, thank you for the share. Sissons versus Lazar. Face-off won by Sissons, back to Romanov. To Clifton. Shot deflected on net. Puck down low, finally punched away. Milano has it in the corner. Sonny Milano circling. Sends it back to Connor Clifton. Clifton, a shot blocked, never got through. Lazar pushes it forward. Mercer is there. Gets it across ice to Foot. Poked away by Milano. As Milano sends cross ice to Cates. Noah Cates now up to Romanov. Romanov over to Sissons. Sissons moving in. Shot save. Markstrom, big rebound. Nobody there. Lazar back across to Hughes. Paul, thank you for the shares. RS, thank you for the shares. Pedersen. Up to Milano. Knocked off the puck by Hughes. Mercer has it. We got ourselves a 2-on-1 developing. Mercer, good recovery by Pedersen, but they're going to call power play. They're going to call penalty on Pedersen for tripping. To hydrate to Rick. Pedersen, that's... because he was in front of Mercer, it's not a penalty shot. Pedersen was knocked out of the play, tried to recover. And that's what you call, quote-unquote, good penalty there. Duchesne versus Wheeler. Wendell Holtz shot save Gustafsson, and he'll hold. Duchesne versus Wheeler again. This power play will carry over to the next period if the Devils don't score in the next 43 seconds. Face-off won by Duchesne. Miller sounds it around the boards to McCabe. McCabe up to Duchesne, and now out to Eric Halla. Halla short-handed moving in, has his pocket picked by Schultz. Gets it back up to Blake Wheeler. Across to Meyer. Bounces off McCabe. Back to Wheeler. Shot saved, and it's going to go in. Meyer cleans it up. Meyer cleans up the rebound, and we are tied at 2. Each team now with a power play goal. And here, just before the second period on, Gustafsson made the initial save, left the puck there sitting in the crease before he could find it, and Meyer pokes it in. Playing on pro, Kyle. No, because they had the first off, they have to trade for Arenado. Wheeler and Schultz, the assists. Palat hit by Joseph. Up to Druin. Back to Joseph. Druin will throw it on net. Easy save for Markstrom. And we will go to the third. Tied at 2. So Portland scored the first 2 goals. The Devils scored the next 2. And yeah, there it is. Makes the initial kick save. And then it just sat there. Shots in favor of Portland. Hits about even. Face-offs about even. Stamkos versus Hughes. So, again, Devils need this game more than anything. They are right now sitting a point out of the playoffs. Meanwhile, Portland has kind of clinched everything. Kind of just licking their wounds. Had a lot of injuries towards the end of the season. As Bratt moving in. Hit by Pedersen. Sends it up to Stamkos. Cross ice to Arvidsson. Shot. Good shot. Better save by Markstrom. And Duchesne versus Hughes now to the right of Markstrom. Face-off won by the Devils. Hughes with the puck. Over to Bratt. Stood up by McCabe, but he maintains control. Tries to send it cross ice. Saad intercepts. Good job with the stick by Brandon Saad. And now up to Justin Brazeau, who cannot gain the zone, but Duchesne will, before Marino picks his pocket. Back up to Meyer. White Cloud loses the puck. Again, the Polar Bears did something interesting. They're actually a better road team than home. Duchesne up to Brazeau. Brazeau gains the zone. Brazeau backhand shot, save Markstrom. Five minutes gone here in a tied game in the third. Forster versus Hischier. Forster has a goal tonight for Portland. Face-off won there by the Devils. Palat taken away by Romanov. Yeah, I'm going to do you a favor, Zay. I'm going to do you a favor. See you, buddy. Bye. Bye. You hate so much. See you later. Pass up to Joseph. Hit by Druin. Marchessault hit hard by Connor Clifton. Joseph sends across to Forster. Forster back to Joseph. One-time shot saved by Markstrom. Druin with the puck. To Connor Clifton. Soft shot down low. Schultz keeps it away from danger. I love how everybody thinks it's just so easy to play and commentate and talk to TikTok and Twitch at the same time. Clifton up to Forster. Up to Druin. Druin loses the puck. Suter has it. No, Easton, I don't play to play viewers. Palat moving in. Still has the puck. Poked away by Clifton now. Stamkos will get it against the left boards. And now start back up with Haula. Eric Haula, who has a goal tonight. Shot saved by Markstrom. And he'll hold. Sissons versus Lazar. Face-off won by Lazar, back to Schultz. And his pass intercepted by Sonny Milano. Across to Pedersen. Portland to regroup. Miller back to Milano. Up to Pedersen. Pedersen knocked off the puck. Lazar has it. Sends it around the boards. Bank pass to Foot. Now over to Suter. Hit by Milano. His pass taken away by Miller. Suter takes his pass away, though. And now turned it over to Sissons. Colton Sissons moving in. Shot saved by Markstrom. Pedersen moving in. Backhand shot. Rebound. Suter gets it away from danger. Foot moving in. Shot blocked by Miller. And Miller now, another misfire. Gives it, turns over to Hughes. Meyer back the other way now. Marino moving in. Marino. Cates gets rid of it. Puck gets out of the zone. Hughes has it. Sends it over to Hughes again. And now the puck knocked loose, and now Marcus Pedersen. Marcus Pedersen with a rare breakaway opportunity. He's going to get hit from behind. Nothing called. And Marino moving in. He just ran out of gas. As Hughes moves in. Shot saved Gustafsson. Puck kicks back to Arvidsson. And up to White Cloud. White Cloud moving in. White Cloud a shot. Saved by Markstrom. Stamkos gets the rebound. Back to Eric Haula. To McCabe. To Stamkos. 2 minutes to go. Stamkos circling now. Still circling. Finally gives it back to McCabe. His shot kicks to Stamkos. And Stamkos scores! McCabe's shot was blocked. But it kicked right to Stamkos' stick. He goes top shelf. And Portland retakes the lead. 3-2. A little bit of puck luck there for Portland. As Stamkos will snap it on home. Dedicated to Rick, a.k.a. RTO. And just like that, the Devils' playoff chances go back on life support. McCabe and Haula the assists. As now here comes Palat to Marchessault. Marchessault shot short side, save Gustafsson. He leaves it for Justin Brazeau. Up to Duchesne. A minute to go. Knocked off his stick by Siegenthaler. Over to Giordano. Back to Palat. You have to imagine that Markstrom, as soon as they get control of it, will go to the bench. But Portland just controlling the puck. All right, Rich, how you doing? McCabe up to Duchesne. Over to Saad, moving in. Saad a shot. Saved by Markstrom, and he has to freeze the puck. Forster versus Hischier now. 30 seconds to go. Face-off won by the rookie Forster to Romanov. To Joseph. Back to Romanov. To Clifton, a shot blocked in front. Forster with the puck. Knocked off his stick, comes back to neutral ice. That's good to hear, Rich. Clifton circling. Sends it up to Forster. Cross ice. Joseph shot, missed the net. The Devils never had a chance to even pull the goalie. Marchessault to Palat, now they do, but it's too little too late, and Portland will win 3-2. The final minute 30, the puck was on the stick of Portland almost the entire time. And the Devils now have to pray for a Buffalo loss and a chance to win their last game to jump into the final wild card spot as Portland continues to cement themselves as the best team in the league. Your number 3 star with the game-winning goal and a hit, Steven Stamkos. Your number 2 star with a power play goal and assist and a hit, Eric Halla. And your number 1 star with a goal and assist and a hit, Tommy Forster. So the 3 goal scorers. And it'll now be Kochetkov versus Jari. Question still is who do we start in the playoffs? Because, I mean, numbers-wise, I mean, this will be the 50th game of the year for Kochetkov, but numbers-wise, Gustafsson is the guy. Kochetkov has not been sharp, I would say, probably his last 10 starts. Again, he's never started this many games in his career. You wonder if it's starting to catch up to him a little bit. Franchise, Blake, expansion franchise. So we saved the game, and again, a lot on the line here. We'll quickly take a look at the standings one more time. The West is locked up. We already know who's playing who. It's just a matter of the East. So Pittsburgh isn't playing for anything. The Islanders aren't really playing. I mean, Pittsburgh basically, if they get a point, they lock themselves into the 6th seed. I guess in theory, no, because they have the tiebreakers. So yeah, the Pittsburgh's locked in. They can't move up or down. The only question now is the Sabres did indeed lose in regulation their final game of the year, which means if the Devils can win their final game of the year, the Devils will leapfrog Buffalo and will take that final playoff spot. The only question will be is if they play Carolina or New York. If Carolina gets even a point in their final game, Carolina is the 1 seed. If they lose, the Rangers have all the tiebreakers. The Rangers would be the 1 seed. So again, just a lot of seeding on the line in the East, but for us in the West. Oh, and actually, we can, I forgot. He should be full. He should be all better now. Justin Brazeau will be removed for Miles Wood, who is back. So Miles Wood now fully healthy for the last game of the year, which will be good. Get some skating in. Sonny Milano will move to the second line, and he will continue to play there until Toffoli comes back. When Toffoli comes back, Milano will be scratched, And then Halla will move back to the second line. And then also on defense, when Montour comes back, I don't know, we might sit White Cloud, actually, because Connor Clifton's played great for us since we traded for him. And again, in the playoffs, again, I'm going to change it up. I'm going to have Gustafsson. I'm going to put Gustafsson over Kochetkov. Because again, Kochetkov, $8.99. This is the first year with the expansion team, Spencer. Yes. Kochetkov only an $8.99 save percentage. I get it, a lot of wins. I mean, you're splitting hairs here. But Gustafsson, a $9.23 save percentage. Right? I just feel like... I feel like Kochetkov's running out of gas here down the stretch. So, I don't know. But we're going to have Gustafsson play against Pittsburgh here. We'll see what happens. But happy to see Miles Wood back. He is back on the fourth line. Sonny Milano moves up to the second line. The Pittsburgh Penguins, 45-29-7. The Portland Polar Bears, 77-4. Again, nothing on the line with this game for either team. Pittsburgh locked into the 6th seed. As this faceoff won by Stamkos, Portland locked into the 1 seed. Puck sent back around the boards to Miller. At this point, just trying to stay healthy. As here comes Arvidsson. Victor Arvidsson moving in. Shot! Short side save, rebound. Bounces over the stick of Stamkos, but he does eventually get it. Now back over to Pettersson. Back to Miller, a shot. Hits somebody in front. Letang sends up to Crosby. Hit by Malkin, gets hit there. Miller takes it away. Sends it up to Pettersson again. Pettersson, Arvidsson, shot. Bounces up in the air. Jari can't get there. Pettersson takes the puck and now gives it to Miller, and Miller scores! A 20-goal season for Keandre Miller. Just a beautiful shot from the top of the slot. Jari never saw it. And now Crosby versus Duchesne. Pettersson and Arvidsson the assists. Letang with the puck. Passes across to Malkin. Gets hit hard. White Cloud takes it away. Sends it up to Milano, and now here comes McCabe. McCabe back to Saad, a shot. Saved by Jari with the blocker. Good shot by Brandon Saad. He is the team's second leading goal scorer. As Saad now takes it away in the forecheck shot. Short side saved by Jari. What are you talking about, Ryan? Lundqvist was never the problem with those Ranger teams, if that's what you're talking about. Forster versus Monahan. Like that's just a dumb state, like a very dumb statement. Like, as Graves hit by Druin. Smith back to Carlson. Shot saved by Gustafsson. 2 in a row. Bunting 3 in a row. And Gustafsson showing why he's going to start in the playoffs. What's up, Lynch? How's it going? You're absolutely incorrect, Ryan. Forster versus Monahan. Face-off won by Monahan to Carlson. Back to Graves. Now to Smith. Smith a shot. Hits his own man. Druin will knock it out of the zone. Jonathan Druin down along the right side. Putting on the brakes. Knocked off the puck. Bunting chased by Romanov. Goes around the boards. Graves gets it. Sends it back up to Carlson. Tries to get by Joseph, but gets a big hit. And Forster takes it away. Good hit by the rookie. As Forster back to the point, but Clifton turns it over. Smith now coming in. Saad fresh off the bench. Saved by Gustafsson. Good job by Saad to force him wide. And now a pass up to Milano, who gets laid out by Donato. Clifton knocks him off the puck. Duchesne now has it. Over to Milano now. Shot saved by Jari. Bjork with the puck. Gets it up to Eller. Now up to Raquel. Knocked off the puck by Saad. Raquel gets it back in the corner. Eller back to Bjork. Back to Rutta. Shot never got through. Hit one of his own men in front, I think. Donato gets it against the board. Saad intercepts. Sends up to Miller. So far the only goal scorer of the game. Sends up to Duchesne. Duchesne back to Milano. A shot. And Sonny Milano scores. Sonny boy. Sonny Milano is 7th of the year. In for the injured Tyler Toffoli. Making the most of his opportunities. And it's 2-0 Portland here in the final game of the regular season. Duchesne and Miller the assists. Face-off won by Crosby. Over to Sharangovich. Across to Crosby. Knocked off the puck by Cates. What's up, Timmy? How's it going? Crosby down low. Miller takes it away. Miles Wood, his first shift back after missing a couple of weeks. Sissons gets it to Cates. Over to Wood. Bounces off of a guy. He fractured his jaw, missed 2 weeks. Letang sends it to Sharangovich. Now over to Malkin. Crosby has it poked away by Keandre Miller. Crosby, though, takes it back from the left circle. Back to Joseph, and Joseph scores. Gustafsson never had a chance. Too many bodies in front. And Pierre-Olivier Joseph, only his second goal of the entire year. But Gustafsson never saw it, and it's 2-1 Portland. Stamkos versus Crosby now. Crosby the only assist. Face-off won by Stamkos. And now White Cloud has it, gives it to Eric Halla. Halla sends it back to Jake McCabe. McCabe moving in. McCabe a shot. Soft shot goes wide. Didn't get anything on it. Ran into his own man. Malkin hit by Halla. Good forecheck by Halla, but now Joseph gets it up to Crosby. Up to Letang. Separated from the puck. Halla takes it away and gives it up to McCabe. McCabe now. A little bit of room. Moving in. Jake McCabe a shot. Jari finds it and freezes it with 2 minutes left here in the first. No, I don't want Aaron Rodgers at all. That's a dumb idea. I like the idea that supposedly the Giants are looking into trading for Kyler Murray, or just sign Justin Fields, or anybody but Aaron Rodgers. Like, I mean, at that point, you might as just label yourself the Jets will always be the worst run organization in the league, but the Giants might make themselves the second worst run organization in the league if they go get Aaron Rodgers for a year. Sissons versus Monahan. I mean, this is turning into one of the worst draft classes for quarterbacks in a long time, right? Like, so I get it, right? Like, there's not a lot of options. It's Cam Ward or bust. Gustafsson tried to get rid of the puck, but they're going to say he froze it. Will Howard had notoriously one of the worst combines ever. Shedeur Sanders showing what I've been saying all along is that he's so much of a diva that nobody's going to want him, and now he might fall to the second round. As Cates moving in, shot saved by Jari. Wood cleans up the rebound, though, and scores. His 13th of the year. And it's 3-1 Portland here late in the first. Thank you, Will. Andrew, I don't want Aaron Rodgers anywhere near my organization. At this point, he is a cancer. I agree, Carter. Jackson Dart for sure. I mean, at this point, I think Jackson Dart has moved up to be the second best quarterback in this draft. I'm being 100% serious. It's after Cam Ward, it's him, right? I could even say if you take Quinn Ewers on like a 4th round pick or so, or a 3rd round pick, like I could take Quinn Ewers later in the draft. Like, as faceoff won by Pittsburgh, Smith gets laid out as the period expires. We go to the first intermission. At the end of 20 here, last game of the regular season, Portland up 3-1. Carter, thank you for the follow. Hits in favor of Portland, faceoffs in favor of Pittsburgh. Shots and, of course, the score in favor of Portland as well. But, like, if I'm the Giants, no, I don't want 1 year for Aaron Rodgers. Like, I'd rather deal with Tommy DeVito for another year than Aaron Rodgers. A, it would be cheaper. Like, B, you know everybody likes him. Like, nobody wants to play with Aaron Rodgers anymore and his crazy, deprivation tank garbage. It's Pittsburgh offsides. It doesn't matter how he plays, Andrew. He is a person. He is not a guy for a team like the Giants that might be struggling right now with team culture. The last thing you need is the most anti-culture guy in the NFL. Seriously, give Drew Lock another year. Halla, Miller, shot, saved by Jari. Letang digs it out of the corner and gets it up to Malkin, and now to Sharangovich. Sharangovich, nice little circle there, little move around Miller, and Miller now up to Arvidsson as it gets taken away. Halla to Arvidsson, to Stamkos, shot saved by Jari, and he'll hold. Rick, 100%. Rick over here on Twitch talking about how washed Aaron Rodgers is and then he needs to retire. I agree 100%. Charlie, thank you for the share. Duchesne versus Monahan now to the left of Jari. Oh, this is going to be a Pittsburgh win. Jumped a little early. Offsides. Bunting versus Carl. I wish that they would implement after all these years guys getting thrown from the face-off dot. Instead of just automatically losing the face-off, like that means like instead one of your wingers has to come in, right, and takes over just like in real hockey. Saad with the puck. Monahan takes it away. Sends it up to Smith. Smith down low. So it's going to go in. Riley Smith. Gustafsson couldn't handle it, and Smith is going to poke it in for his 19th of the year. Yeah, his legacy's being destroyed. I like it, Christian. Still got issues, though. No assist on the play. And Pittsburgh in this meaningless game hanging around. Joseph. Cross ice to Raquel. Up to Donato. Donato will chip it deep. White Cloud will gather. Sends over to Forster. And now up to Joseph. Eller now with the puck. Sends up to Raquel. Across to Donato. To Raquel. Shot save Gustafsson. Pass intercepted by Joseph. Well, you turn off the auto change first off, Nick. Joseph, and then it's the X and the B buttons. B for, I think, defense, X for your forwards. Romanov to Clifton. Forster now, back to Romanov. Shot, rebound, couldn't be controlled there. Down low. Donato now takes the outlet pass. Big hit by Connor Clifton. Druin gathers, gives it back to Clifton, and back the other way come Portland. 2-on-1. Clifton gets it over to Cates. Noah Cates a shot, and Jari somehow finds it and keeps out of net. And Cates can't believe it. Just thank you for the follow. Sissons versus Bonino. To the right of Jari. Face-off won by Bonino, excuse me. As Joseph, who has one of the goals tonight for Pittsburgh, has it poked away by Miller. Thanks, Cal. Much appreciated. O'Connor with the puck. Bonino has it knocked off his stick by Miller. Miller goes and gets it behind the Portland net. Now an outlet pass up to Noah Cates. Cates with speed. Cates with a lot of speed. Cates moving in. Gives it over to Sisson. Shot saved by Jari. Carter, I don't know. They should trade back again. Like, honestly, I don't know. Go defensive line. Crosby versus Duchesne. Face-off won by Pittsburgh, but Duchesne takes it away. Backhand shot saved by Jari, and he holds. I can't think of the kid's name. Who's the number one defensive lineman who's going to go in the draft? Is it like Abdul Carter or something? I think I can't remember. Right? Because I haven't been looking at the defensive side of the ball at all because the Giants so desperately need a quarterback. I've just been looking at quarterbacks. Like Carlson up to Crosby, now to Malkin. But yeah, like honestly, if you're going to stay there, you take the best available guy, and it's probably him. Because if you don't trade with Tennessee, obviously it looks like Tennessee's going to go Cam Ward as the hustle of Milano waves off the icing. Milano has knocked off his stick by Crosby. Miller takes it back at center ice, gets it to Saad. I think the Orioles are going to probably slide back a little bit, Aiden, because I don't trust Baltimore's pitching. Obviously they're going to have a great offense. But outside of Grayson Rodriguez, you lost Corbin Burns now. The bullpen isn't... I mean, you're going to get... what's his face? Your closer back. I can't think of his name right now. You're going to get your closer back after missing him all last year. But Malkin shot save. Gustafsson. Monahan shot blocked by Miller. And now here comes Keandre Miller. Tries to get it sent across ice. Hits it back to Miller. Now Stamkos got laid out. That should have been interference. Nothing called on Letang, though. As Monahan makes a move. Shot short side save Gustafsson. And now over to Riley Smith. To Joseph. To Letang. Shot blocked by Whitecloud. Halla with it. I mean, there's a good chance. There's a chance that Boston is better than Baltimore this year. Like, I know Boston has basically the pitching rotation that is full of comeback player of the year candidates in Bueller and Giolito. But if they pitch as well as they can, Boston might be tough. But then again, Boston doesn't have it. We'll see if the drama between Devers and Bregman tears them apart. At the end of 40, it's 3-2 Portland. Only goal of the period went to Pittsburgh. Hits are even. Face-offs in favor of Pittsburgh. Shots and the score still in favor of Portland. Whatever you say, Ryan, because sure sounded like what Devers said. Sounded like he was being difficult, which doesn't surprise me, knowing the way, Rafael Devers is infamous for his attitude, as Halla sends it up to Stamkos. Stamkos now looking for Miller. Shot blocked. Miller now. Tries to get it to Arvidsson. Arvidsson back to Miller. Shot blocked again. Halla to Miller. To Arvidsson. Backhand shot saved by Jari. We'll see, Ryan. We'll see. They say that now. But if one of them starts to struggle, we'll see what happens. Joseph sends it all the way down. No icing. Actually, there is an icing. My apologies. I thought it was going to be icing. Stamkos versus Crosby. Or, excuse me, that's Duchesne versus Crosby. The graphic is incorrect. Saad has the puck. Tries to get it across to Milano, but it was too hard. Crosby gets it off the boards. No, he's supposed to say it's up to the coach. It's like, I'll do whatever the team wants me to do because I'm a team player. That's what he's supposed to say, right? It's like Aaron Judge, who didn't want to go to center field last year, but dealt with it because he knew Soto was going to go in the right. He's not supposed to just give it up, but he's supposed to be like, look, I'll play wherever the Boston wants me to play because I'm a team player, I'm a Red Sox for life, blah, 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 blah. There's right things to say and wrong things to say, and Devers said the wrong thing. Face-off win by Pittsburgh. Smith with the puck, hit by Whitecloud. Druin sends it across to McCabe. And now up to Joseph. Joseph tries to get it to Whitecloud. Graves intercepts, sends back to Monahan. And sends up to Smith, who makes a hit, gets it to Graves. Back to Monahan. Now over to Carlson. Smith, back to Bunting. Over to Graves. Graves, short side shot, easy save for Gustafsson. Pass into the slot, intercepted by Whitecloud. Up to Joseph. Thank you, Aaron. Joseph, over to Forster. Forster, top of the slot. Shot, saved by Jari. Sissons versus Eller to the right of Jari. Again, this is kind of a meaningless game for both teams at this point, just trying to stay healthy. Both teams are in the playoffs. Pittsburgh locked into the 6th seed. Portland locked into the 1 in the West. Raquel gets hit there. Romanov takes it away, sends up to Wood. Across to Cates. Cates now moving in. Shot save. Rebound. Wood looking for another goal. Can't get it. Eller will clear and get it up to Donato. 2-on-1. Good pass by Pittsburgh and a good job by Connor Clifton to break that up. Back the other way comes Portland now. Cates takes a hit at center ice, loses it to Raquel. Over to Donato. And then a good job by Cates to take it right back. Cates now on the right side. Big blast. Deflects to Romanov. Romanov, the defenseman, moving in. Rudda clears up the rebound. Rangers. New York Yankees, Giants, Rangers, Knicks, Aaron. Halla across to Clifton now. And up to Romanov. Over to Stamkos. Stamkos a shot. Good save by Jari. Bonino with the puck up to Bjork. Now over to O'Connor. O'Connor missed by Romanov. Shot saved Gustafsson. O'Connor now. Stamkos takes it away. 3-on-2. Stamkos to Arvidsson. Tried to get it to Hall, but misfired in the pass that was behind him. Letang now turns it over to Arvidsson again. Arvidsson looking for Romanov. Now Pettersson shot blocked. Hit his own man. O'Connor gets it in the corner. Sends it to Joseph. I got him in the expansion draft, Bruno. Picked him up he was my first pick in the expansion draft. Pettersson over to Milano. Poked off his stick. Crosby has it now. 2:45 to go here. Sharangovich turns it over to Duchesne. To Miller. Over to Pettersson. Now Saad loses it to Joseph. Back to Sharangovich. Sharangovich gains the zone for Pittsburgh. Moving in. And Miller does a good job to knock it off his stick. Sends an outlet pass up to Brandon Saad. 90 seconds to go here in the regular season. Crosby across to Letang. Up to Malkin. Evgeny Malkin on a breakaway. Made too many moves. It did go on net, but Gustafsson kept it out. Pettersson up to Milano now. Back to Saad. Saad a shot saved by Jari. Carlson gets it in the corner. Up to Malkin. They pull Jari. Sharangovich takes a hit, gets it to Malkin. His shot goes wide. Zach Whitecloud now. Turns it over to Malkin. Malkin, another short side shot. Miller clears the rebound from danger. Gets it up to Joseph. Now to Saad. Back to Joseph. Joseph, the shot hits the empty net. His 16th of the year. Nail in the coffin. As we are going to head into the playoffs on a win. Monahan and Forster at center ice. Saad and Miller the assists. They're going to pull the goalie again. Smith has it, who has a goal tonight for Pittsburgh. Bunting shot saved Gustafsson. Bunting again, back to Graves. Shot deflected down low. Shot saved Gustafsson. As McCabe will send up to Joseph again. And Joseph can't get the shot off. Looking for what of his second empty net goal of the day. They're looking way better right now, Aaron. And they got to win tonight. I hope they win tonight. But they're playing way better right now. You know, back-to-back 4-0 shutouts, beating teams they should beat in terms of the Predators and the Islanders. So it's a 4-2 win here for Portland. Your number 3 star with an empty net goal and 3 hits, Matthew Joseph. Miles Wood with a goal and 2 hits is your number 2 star. And your number 1 star with a goal, 2 assists, and a hit, Keandre Miller. Another nice 3-point night for Miller. All right. Yeah, it'd be huge to get the points. Yeah, I mean, we were with Toronto every step of the way, Aaron, and that's the way the Rangers should be, right? And it will be us versus Winnipeg in the first round of the playoffs. I mean, sure, Matt. And you have to remember, like, here, we'll start with the scratches first. Because some Brandon Montour and Tyler Toffoli are still both hurt. Usually the backups are Sonny Milano, Justin Brazeau, and Cody Ceci. Obviously with Montour in there and Toffoli in there. Although, yeah, we're going to probably have to send down once Toffoli starts to count against the players, we're going to probably send Brazeau actually back down to the minors, and then it'll be CC, Zach Whitecloud, and Sonny Milano as the scratches. Because Brazeau has a two-way contract, fortunately. And usually it's Toffoli is playing where Hall is, and Hall is here on the second line. But right now you have Stamkos and Arvidsson with him on the top line. Brandon Saad, Matt Duchene. Tommy Forster was the number one overall pick, surrounded by Jonathan Drouin and Matthew Joseph. Then Noah Cates, thank you, Colton Sissons and Miles Wood. Offense, defense, Pedersen, Miller, McCabe. Again, Whitecloud will probably sit. Connor Clifton on the bottom pairing, and then Romanov as well. And our goalies, and this is the one that's always... Stats-wise, Gustafsson has been even though Kochetkov has a higher overall, Gustafsson has been playing better. And, like, a part of me, like, we'll see what Kochetkov does against Winnipeg. Maybe we do give him the start. But, oof. You know, Evan, the thing is that, like, I have good center depth. Right? Like, Duchene is great at faceoffs also. I want Forster, the rookie, to keep playing there. Technically, Sissons is good in the fourth line, and obviously Stamkos is pretty good at faceoffs as well. So, Haula, whenever one of my centermen gets hurt, obviously Haula moves to the center position, and then Milano moves in at the wing. But, and technically Noah Cates is also a decent centerman. He's good for me, Leafs. I mean, Cates is also a good bottom six centerman, but I have him on the wing right now, and he's been great for me. So, yeah, a little bit of age on that top line. 32, 34, 35, but everybody playing good right now. So, but it'll be better when Tyler Toffoli comes back, which he should be back. If we look at the calendar, fingers crossed, Montour will be back for Game 4. So Toffoli might miss Toffoli might be back for Game 4. If not, if there's a Game 5, unless we sweep, then he would miss the entire first round. But which is possible. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So. But we're going to host Winnipeg. I just showed you, Evan. I just showed you. Pedersen, Miller, McCabe, Whitecloud, Clifton, and Romanov. And when Montour gets healthy, I'm probably going to sit Zach Whitecloud. Just because Connor Clifton has played so well for me. Because, Montour's missed the whole second half of the season. Montour played 39 games, separated his shoulder, and will be, again, he'll be back for Game 4 at the earliest of this first round. And then take a quick look here over at the playoff tree. So the Devils did win the last game of the year. So the Carolina Hurricanes lost the last game of the year. So the Rangers are the 1 seed. The Devils are the 8 in the East. Carolina takes on Pittsburgh. Florida versus the Leafs. Tampa Bay versus the Islanders. In the West, it is Portland versus Winnipeg. Vancouver versus Edmonton. Colorado versus Chicago that snuck in. And St. Louis versus Dallas. I'm going to really quick now run a quick commercial over on Twitch, and then we'll play the first game of the playoffs, and then we'll call it a night. While the commercial's running, I want to take a look at my player stats from the regular season. Yeah. The only player to play in every game, actually 2 players, excuse me, Matthew Joseph and Tommy Forrester were the only guys who played in every game in the regular season. Miller led the team. And again, it needs to be said, Montour was, again, through 39 games, had 30 points. He was, he was clicking, and then he got hurt, and that just killed us, at least for a little bit on defense. And Toffoli was our leading goal scorer, so for him to be out for the first round really sucks. McCabe missed 16 games. Romanov missed only 1 game. He got a little banged up. Stamkos missed 10. Saad, everybody missed time. Everybody missed at least a handful of games over the course of the season. Arvidsson was a good assist man. He only scored 13 goals, but he basically set up so many of Toffoli's goals. That's where a lot of his points came from. Cates, 20 goal scorer from the 4th line. So, and then contributions from guys who didn't get to play every day, but played a lot, again, because of so many injuries, right? Pettersson missed a dozen games. Again, Montour missed half the season. Right, there are guys on there that I sent back down to the AHL, like Kevin Gravel, who got a dozen starts because I needed to fill in the gaps. But here we go, the playoff home opener for Portland against the Winnipeg Jets. I mean, here's the thing: Connor Hellebuck, best goalie in the game, I believe. This is not as easy as it looks. Kochetkov needs to play his best hockey if we are going to advance out of this round. Stamkos, Scheifele. Face-off won by Stamkos, back to Miller, and we are underway. Sends it over to Pettersson. Up to Arvidsson. Arvidsson gains the zone. Little crisscross applesauce. Sends it back to Miller. Miller moving in. Shot saved by Hellebuck. Kicks it into the corner. Morrissey there. Gets it up to Connor now. Connor hit by Pettersson. Good hit. DeMello circles back and gets it back to Morrissey. Another big hit there for Portland. Miller takes it back. Sends up to Stamkos on the right side. Over to Haula. Haula shot. Saved by Hellebuck. Punches it into the corner. Haula takes it away there. Tries to go cross-ice with the pass. Intercepted to Pettersson. Miller a long shot from the blue line. Haula kept in by Pettersson. Miller again. Good pressure here by Portland. Pettersson now. Back to Miller. Miller moving in. Shot hits off of somebody. Miller back to Haula here. Haula back to Pettersson. Whiffed, deflected, and scores! He initially whiffed on the shot and then was able to throw a softie towards the net. Stamkos tips it in front, and Portland has their first ever franchise playoff goal, and it comes from Steven Stamkos, who actually with the tip lifted it over Hellebuck, and it's 1-0 Polar Bears. Again, Pettersson whiffed on the initial shot, recovered, threw it towards the net, and Stamkos tips it on home. Pettersson and Haula the assists. Face-off won by Winnipeg. Pioink with the puck, gets it to Niederreiter. Nino Niederreiter has his pocket picked by Pettersson and sends it around to Miller. Miller kicks it on up to Milano. Milano hit hard, loses it to Schmidt. Schmidt has his pocket picked by Duchesne. Shot goes wide from Winnipeg. Another shot that actually was a short side save for Kochetkov, his first of the postseason. As Milano now moving through neutral ice, he gets hit hard. Duchesne tries to go get the puck in the corner. And puck sent back to Niederreiter. Hit hard there. Perfetti moving in. Perfetti shot kicked aside by Kochetkov. Druin now up to Whitecloud. 1-0 Portland. Whitecloud's pass intercepted by Schmidt. Back to Perfetti. Knocked off his stick temporarily by Druin. Jonathan Druin with the active stick here as the third line takes the ice. Shot, saved by Kochetkov. Looking for the deflection in front there as Lowry, one of the better face-off men, sends it over to Miller. Saw it all the way to Kochetkov, punches it into the corner. Miller Tries to throw it in front. White Cloud sends it around. Sustained pressure for Winnipeg. Lowry now turns it over. Here comes Joseph. 2-on-none. Joseph now to Forster. The rookie shot saved by Hellebuck. Forster now to Connor Clifton's shot never got through. Puck goes going in though. Romanov finds it and is able to go 5-hole with the backhand. Romanov, no, Xbox Series X91. Alexander Romanov, his first of the playoffs. That might have actually been an own goal on Winnipeg because there's no assist on the play. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. A little puck luck here in game 1 of the first round of the playoffs. As Sissons kicks it around the boards to Romanov. He sends it around to Noah Cates. So many bodies in front, everybody vying for the puck. Hellebuck couldn't find it. Cates a long shot saved by Hellebuck. Sissons kicks it back to Romanov. Now to Connor Clifton, a shot save again by Hellebuck. Sissons again kicks it around. Romanov pinching in. Lowry takes it away. Turns it over again though. Cates has it to Romanov. Shot blocked and knocked out of the zone. It's going to go all the way down. Wood gives chase for Portland and gathers there. And now Cates up to Sissons. Looking for Cates. Sandberg intercepts. Gets it back to Affalo. Moving in. Shot, soft shot save. Kochetkov, he will hold. Two nothing Portland here. Scheifele versus Stamkos, who had the first goal of the game on a deflection in front. Face-off won by Winnipeg. Ehlers, his shot blocked. Haula takes it away. Tries to get it to Arvidsson, but Schmidt intercepts. Now a big hit by Stamkos, of all people. But the puck goes to Connor. And Stamkos throwing the body a little bit. Here comes Arvidsson with it. Arvidsson with speed. Arvidsson looking for Stamkos. The puck, though, bouncing around. And finally, Stamkos finds it. Soft shot save. Hellebuck holds. Arvidsson crashed the net quite literally, trying to get it to Stamkos for a one-timer. And now Duchesne versus Velarde to the left of Hellebuck. Face-off won by Duchesne to Pettersson. Keandre Miller, a shot, hit one of the Winnipeg Jets in front. Niederreiter gets it. And he gets laid out by Marcus Pettersson. Saad now to Duchesne. Duchesne gets taken down, but Milano gathers the puck. Milano to Saad. Can't handle it. Schmidt takes it away for Winnipeg. Perfetti now. 3-on-2 the other way. Perfetti gets by Miller, but Milano pokes it into the corner. Final seconds of the first period. Duchesne back to Miller. To Milano. Tries to get it to center ice and does as the period will expire. Well, and you can't have a first better 20 minutes in your first ever playoff game as a franchise. At the end of 20, the Polar Bears are up on the Jets 2-0. Hits in favor of the Jets. Faceoffs are even. Shots and score in favor of Portland. Stamkos versus Scheifele now. Center ice. Face-off won by Winnipeg. Morrissey with the puck. Connor hit by Miller. Arvidsson takes it away. Pettersson is there. Playing on pro, Anthony. Pettersson up the Haula. Tries to get it cross ice. Connor intercepts. And now DeMello has the puck. Stamkos harassing him, but he gets it to Morrissey. Now over to Ehlers. Turns it over to Haula. Leaves it for Miller. Miller, long pass to Arvidsson. Now across to Stamkos. Stamkos a shot. Good save there by Hellebuck. Pettersson pinching in. Gets it to Arvidsson behind the net. Arvidsson, his pass intercepted by Ehlers, but poked away by Haula. Stamkos gathers the loose puck. Sends it to Miller. His shot blocked by Connor. Connor up the right side to DeMello. DeMello hit by a couple guys, loses the puck. Miller gathers, gets it to Pettersson. 4 minutes gone here in the second period. Haula along the left side, bounces off a hit. Haula, short side shot, save Hellebuck. Haula to Zach Whitecloud now off the bench, his shot blocked. Arvidsson gathers, gives it to Whitecloud. Now to Haula again. Slap shot, good shot, better save. McCabe to Haula to Whitecloud. Good puck movement here. Finally, Winnipeg gets it out of the zone. Connor gains the blue line. Gets it to Ehlers. His shot blocked by Haula. Velarde now down behind the Portland net. Short side shot, 2 in a row. Kochetkov finds it and freezes it. Good shot. And the puck was just sitting there, but Kochetkov found it before anybody else. Duchesne versus Velarde now. Face-off one back for Portland, but Winnipeg's going to come with it. And now Duchesne's going to block it. And here comes Duchesne on a breakaway. Duchesne shot saved by Hellebuck. Tried to ambush him a little bit, as now McCabe a shot save. Tried to go fancy with the stick and instead just flicked it real quick. But Hellebuck was ready for it. Velarde versus Duchesne now to the left of Hellebuck. Shots 5-1 in favor of Portland here in the second period. 8 minutes gone. Duchesne wins it back to Whitecloud. To McCabe. His shot deflected on net. And Hellebuck again freezes it. Forster versus Velarde. Face-off won by Forster, back to Romanov. Romanov moving in. Romanov a shot, rebound. Oh, and Druin just couldn't get to it. Point gets it to Niederreiter. Perfetti avoids the hit. 2-on-1 Winnipeg. Perfetti a shot, save. Kochetkov. He leaves it for Connor Clifton in the trapezoid. Clifton now, long pass to Jonathan Druin. Druin with speed. Druin moving in, short side shot, save. Hellebuck, and he holds. Sissons versus Velarde to the left of Hellebuck. Face-off technically won by Portland, but Winnipeg has the puck. Niederreiter hit hard by Miles Wood, shoved to the ice. Now they're fighting for it at the center ice line. Niederreiter comes away with it. Velarde poked away a couple times by Sissons, but sticks with it. Gets it to Niederreiter, poked away by Pettersson, and Wood finds it. Miles Wood back the other way for Portland. The Butterfingers to Sissons, shot, save, rebound goes wide. Iafalo up to Velarde. Sissons takes it away. And now Sissons, another shot, save, Hellebuck, big rebound. Wood gets it in the corner. To Pettersson. Miller, one-time shot. Oh, what a blast. But Hellebuck holds on and freezes it with 6:46 left in the second period. Lowry versus Duchesne now to the right of Hellebuck. Shots 10-2 this period now for Portland. Face-off win for Winnipeg. Schmidt with the puck. Circles back, sends it over to Appleton. Up to Lowry. Lowry has his pocket pick. Duchesne over to Whitecloud. Up to Sonny Milano. Back to McCabe. McCabe gains the blue line. Goes back to Whitecloud. Now over to Duchesne. Back to McCabe. One-time shot save, Hellebuck. Iafalo now with the puck. Sends it cross ice to Appleton. Hit hard by Whitecloud, and Duchesne takes the loose puck. Shuffles it over to Milano on the left side. Milano down the left side. Looking for somebody in the slot, but Appleton intercepts. Gets it back off to Nemistikanov. I can never say his name. Over to Morgan Barron. To Tatar. McCabe takes it away. Up to Saad, who gains the blue line. Back to McCabe. Shot, save. Hellebuck punched into the corner. Good shot by the defenseman. Schmidt with the puck for Winnipeg. Up to Tatar. Saad takes it away. Back to Pettersson at the point. Marcus Pettersson shot goes wide. Miller can't keep it in. It goes all the way down. It's a race for the puck. Miller gets there first in his own trapezoid. Shuffles it over to Saad. Up to Pettersson on the right side. Last minute of the second period. Over to Steven Stamkos. Shot saved by Hellebuck. And he holds. 25 seconds left in a scoreless second period. 2-0 Portland, though, after two first-period goals that are still holding up. Forster versus Scheifele. Face-off won by Scheifele to Morrissey. Sends it over to DeMello. His pass intercepted by Joseph. Knocked off his stick, but he gets it back. Moving in is Joseph. Shot. Rebound. Oh, and Druin scores! Jonathan Druin finds the rebound and buries it with a fraction of a second left on the clock. Matthews' shot was just sitting there. Hellebuck on his side. Druin lifts it up and over and in. With literally 1/10 of a second left on the clock. And Winnipeg can't believe it. Talk about a back-breaking goal as the period ends. Joseph, the only assist, and at the end of 40, it's 3-0 Portland. Face-off still even, hits in favor of the Jets. Shots and the score in favor of Portland. Scheifele versus Stamkos. Center ice. Face-off won by Stamkos, back to Miller. Leaves it for Pettersson. Up to Arvidsson. Arvidsson loses the puck. Connor takes it away. Ehlers has it knocked off his stick. DeMello hit, but he gets it to Scheifele. To Connor. Connor has to retreat. Winnipeg has to get on sides. Morrissey back. Oh, what a hit by Stamkos on Scheifele. And then Haula gets laid out, but Arvidsson comes away with the puck. And it's thrown towards the net, and it goes right through the crease. Morrissey has it for a second, gets it up to DeMello, and now up to Connor. Connor hit hard by Stamkos at the blue line. And now here comes Miller and Stamkos. Miller now shot, short side save, Winnipeg by Hellebuck. Morrissey sends it over to Velarde. Velarde, nice move, gains the zone, but then Pettersson sticks with him. Velarde now down low, and Duchesne, good back check here by Portland. Duchesne up to Milano. 2-on-1. Milano, Sod, shot, saved by Hellebuck, and it deflects out of play. 5.5 minutes gone here in the third. 3-0 Portland. Duchesne versus Velarde. Face-off won by Winnipeg. Pioink with the puck, sends it up to Perfetti. Perfetti hit hard by McCabe. Milano gathers, sends it across to Whitecloud. Up now to McCabe. McCabe gaining the zone, sends it across ice. Pioink intercepts. Pioink with the puck. Hit hard by Brandon Saad, but Pioink maintains control. Schmidt, his shot blocked by Milano. Nice dive block there by Sonny Milano. Appleton will go back and chip it deep. Some of the Jets will go for a change, and McCabe gets the puck. Sends it over to Whitecloud. Now a nice little outlet pass to Milano along the right side. Milano with speed. Milano with a lot of speed. Druin a shot. Saved by Hellebuck. Druin looking for his second of the game. Druin, McCabe, Whitecloud shot. Easy save this time for Hellebuck as Schmidt gets it in the corner. Schmidt up to Appleton. Now over to Iafalo. Iafalo will chip it deep halfway through the third. 10 minutes to go. Forster gets the puck. The rookie sends it up along the right side to Milano. Now a long pass intercepted by Lowry. Over to Appleton. To Iafalo. Tripped up, nothing called. As Whitecloud takes it and gets it to Milano. Over to Forster. Up to Druin. Back to Milano. Shot saved by Hellebuck. Druin with the puck. Back to Romanov. To Clifton. Connor Clifton, a shot deflected, save. Rebound. Milano has his stick lifted. Morrissey has it. Lowry now takes it out of the zone, and he's going to get laid out by Romanov, who has a goal tonight. Stamkos gains the zone. Stamkos back to Druin. Far shot, save against his body as Hellebuck kicks it into the corner. Morgan Barron now up to Nastikanov. Hit by Clifton. Still has the puck, though. Sends it to Tatar. Shot, save Kochetkov. Romanov kicks it up to Haula. Cross-ice pass for Arvidsson. Franco, thank you for the follow. Arvidsson taken down. Gets the puck, sends it for Miller. Kept in by Pettersson as the defensemen were going for a change. Pettersson now has to kick it back to neutral ice, where Portland will regroup. Miller with the puck, turns it over. Tatar, shot, he scores! Tatar scores short side. Jonas, thank you for the follow. They got Portland in a change. Pettersson and Miller, it was a 3-on-2, and Tomas Tatar pulls it short side, and Winnipeg is on the board. Is it too little too late, though, with 3:24 left in the third? No assist on the play, actually. Sandberg gets hit. Miller takes it, sends it over to Pettersson. Now up to Miles Wood along the left side. Wood moving in. Backhand shot goes wide. Hellebuck might have got a piece now. Big hit by Cates. Cates like a wrecking ball. He's like Spider-Man and Marvel Rivals just wrecking the back line. Connor, soft shot saved by Kochetkov. And Miller will kick it back around the boards for Pettersson. Last 60 seconds here As Wood on a breakaway. What a pass. Wood moving in. Shot saved by Hellebuck. Cates now back to the blue line. Miller shot blocked. It kicks to Wood. Wood again moving in. Shot again. Save Hellebuck. Stamkos. Pettersson. Miller. Shot save again. Wood again. Cates, and Cates scores. Noah Cates in the fourth line. Sounds like a bad indie rock band. Noah Cates in the fourth line, his first of the postseason. Ryan, then you have to follow. Sustained pressure here by the fourth line. And even without the empty net, they score. Just sustained pressure, and Hellebuck they just kept on just ratcheting it up. And finally they score. And that was the nail in the coffin, brought to you by Home Depot. The Home Depot. Go get all your nails for all those coffins at Home Depot. Not really a sponsor, but if they wanted to, it'd be fun. Anyway, 20 seconds left here in the third. Pioink with the puck. Sends it over to Velarde. Velarde back to Schmidt. Shot saved by Kochetkov. Finds it, loses it. Forrester gathers now. 10 seconds to go. McCabe knocked off his stick, kept in by Druin, who has a goal tonight. Jonathan Druin moving in, shot saved, rebound cleared, but that'll do it. I like Marvel Rivals, Rick, but I don't play too much. I play a little bit still. Portland takes game one by the score of 4-1. This was the big goal. This was the backbreaker. Druin hitting it, burying it with a tenth of a second left in the second period. Your number 3 star, Matthew Joseph, with an assist and 3 hits. Your number 2 star with a goal and 4 hits, Steven Stamkos, the first goal in Portland Polar Bear history. And your number 1 star with the game-winning goal and a hit, Alex Romanov. Oh, and Brandon Montour has completely recovered from his injury now. That is a huge deal. Because we're going to put Brandon Montour back in there. And you know what? Not to not break anything up, I think we're just going to keep him with Jake McCabe. Let's see how that goes. Also, we also don't want to rush him back, so this way he'll get a couple less minutes on the second defensive pairing, but that's obviously an upgrade, as much as we like Zach Whitecloud. But yeah, getting Brandon Montour back here, that's a big, big deal. Yeah, no, Ryan, I don't even remember what we did with the Dallas. Like, obviously we had a Dallas player at some point. I don't remember what we did, though. Did we trade them? We probably traded them. Yeah, I don't remember. Sorry, buddy. Well, no, actually, that's technically... No, actually, no. I think Matt Duchene was still on the Stars when we drafted him the expansion draft. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we took him. Yeah, we took him. Yeah, we took him from. I was gonna say we took him from Dallas in the expansion draft. Yeah. What's up, Snap? How's it going? Yeah, so we only played 1 year with Dallas because we Yeah, that's who I took. That's who I took from them. There are a couple of guys. I'm all right, Snap. There are a couple of guys who we ended up trading or whatnot, or like they're in the NHL. Like Dan Vladar, one of the goalies for Calgary, is like my AHL goalie, right? Because he's like an 81 overall. Obviously, we got Gustafsson from Minnesota. We got Kochetkov from Carolina. Haula from the Devils. Stamkos technically was from Tampa Bay. Arvidsson from the Kings, right? Milano from Washington. Saad was with the Blues, I think, at that point. Yeah, it was with the Blues. So, Forster was a draft pick, right? Anyway. I'm trying to think. It's a shame. Like I don't want to play another game because I need to make some calls and stuff. I got some stuff to do. I want to play another game, but I also can't play another game. That's what it is. I want to play another game, but I can't. So we're gonna call it there. I might have some freelance gigs the next couple of days, so I might not. If I do a stream on Friday, it'll be a late stream. But I need to check my email because if I have a freelance gig tomorrow, this freelance gig I will not be able to stream tomorrow. That will not happen. So there might not be a stream tomorrow. So stay tuned. Heads up on that. And then if I do stream on Friday, it will be a later stream because I will. At this point, I'm at least going to be busy till at least 3:00 my time on Friday. So that is for sure. That is for sure. So, So we'll save here. Hopefully we'll finish up the first round on Friday. And then we'll finish up the playoffs for this next week. And then it'll be we'll play a little bit more of the Ranger franchise, but then at that point that's kind of leading us in. That'll be leading us into baseball. Back to baseball. So, but anyway, that'll do it for us here tonight. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. As always, it means a lot. I hope you have yourselves a great rest of your Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Sorry. Tomorrow's Thursday. And I won't see you tomorrow, but hopefully I see you Friday. So have yourselves a great night, everybody. Thanks again, as always, for tuning in. And until next time, I'm Ray Carcillo.